LE SSERAFIM are proving to be unstoppable forces in the industry. Following the launch of their debut English single Perfect Night as a promotional track for the video game Overwatch, LE SSERAFIM secured positions in 3 different categories on the UK official chart on November 3rd. The UK official chart, along with Billboard, ranks among the most prestigious global music charts, so the fact that they managed to chart not in 1 or 2 but in 3 categories really emphasizes their rising international fame. Perfect Night achieved a significant milestone as it managed to reach number 44 on the singles download chart. This is especially impressive since it marks the first time any song by the group has entered this chart. Moreover, the song reached number 12 on the independent single breakers chart and number 52 on the singles sales chart, which set a new record for the group. Perfect Night is also gaining substantial popularity on Spotify as it has risen to number 83 on Spotify's daily top songs global chart, making it into the top 100. Remarkably, it's appeared on charts in 15 different countries and regions. Notably, in the United States, it reached a new high at number 119 within just 7 days of release, marking a substantial increase from the previous day. Seeing as they managed to do all of this with their first English single, we're curiously anticipating what records they'll break with their next comeback, domestically and internationally. Congratulations to the girls. In addition to LE SSERAFIM, Jungkook has been breaking some records of his own. Jungkook's solo debut album Golden, which dropped on November 3rd, achieved a historic feat on Spotify as it garnered the most streams on its entry date for any K-pop solo artist. Spotify reported that the album's title track, Standing Next to You, secured an outstanding number 2 spot on the latest daily top songs global chart. The pre-release single 7 also got its time to shine by reclaiming the top position, while 3D featuring Jack Harlow climbed to number 7. The other songs also all managed to chart in the top 30, which is an incredible achievement for him. Notably, the songs from the album collectively tallied an impressive 39.6 million streams in a single day upon its release, setting a fresh record for the highest number of streams on the chart entry date for an album by a solo K-pop artist. Jungkook also broke records domestically, despite the album being entirely in English. As reported by Hanteo Chart, Golden also achieved a groundbreaking feat by selling over 2 million copies by the end of its first day. This remarkable feat makes Golden the first solo artist album to ever exceed 2 million copies in first-day sales. Notably, the album not only secured the record for the highest first-day sales for a solo album in Hanteo's history, but also managed to shatter the previous record for the highest first-week sales of any solo album within just 1 day of its release. Congratulations to Jungkook for these incredible achievements. Moving on to more happy news, Labum member Hae-in is expected to tie the knot with her fiancé this month. Just a month ago, Hae-in announced that she would be getting married in November to her non-celebrity partner. On top of that, she also shared that she and her soon-to-be husband were expecting their first child. Her agency confirmed the wedding date on November 3rd, saying that the couple would be getting married on November 26th. The ceremony will be private. We wish the couple a long and joyful life together. The WayV members were mobbed recently, which has angered fans, and they started to demand better security for the group. On November 1st, WayV released their second full album titled On My Youth, and shortly after, they embarked on the Chinese leg of their showcase tour. However, as soon as the group arrived at an airport in Chengdu, they were mobbed by the fans who were waiting for their arrival. The members were accompanied by security, but that didn't help much as the situation turned very unsafe for them. In the pictures and videos from the airport, the fans can be seen walking right beside the members, screaming in their ears and shoving objects in their faces without any consideration for their safety. In fact, 10 ended up getting shoved to the ground after the crowd got even more aggressive. Mind you, he was being supported by a security guard and the mob still pushed with enough force to knock him into the floor. The fans present also said that Yang Yang got treated the same way, as he ended up falling too as he got pushed by the aggressive fans. You'd think that dealing with a situation like this would make the security guards even more protective of the members, but at some points, the fans said that Win-Win was briefly left in the mercy of the crowd without any security, as the bodyguards were too busy managing the mob. The fans also got so close to the point that they bit Yang Yang's clothes and were touching the members without their consent. This situation made fans furious as they called out SM Entertainment and Label V for not providing more security for the members, so they can avoid dangerous scenarios like this one in which the members could have been easily injured. A fan was wondering why the situation happened in the first place, tweeting, "How How is this allowed to happen? Airports have VIP terminals, so celebrities, dignitaries, etc. never have to come in contact with the public. Another expressed their anger, writing, "Airports need to put up some rules, like if you're not traveling or arriving, you do not need to be in the airport. These fans are almost crushing WayV, falling over each other just to film them." SM has yet to address the fans' concern, but knowing that this is not the first time this has happened, we're doubting that any measures are going to be taken. We just hope that the boys are feeling okay, because judging by the crowd and the fans' deranged behavior, that was quite a scary situation that they went through. Vixx leader N is in a little bit of trouble with fans following his most recent decision. On November 4th, Jellyfish Entertainment announced that Vixx will be releasing their first comeback in 4 years on November 21st. The agency also gave a shocking update that the comeback will only include 3 members, as N wouldn't be present. On the same day, N posted a handwritten letter addressed to his fans in order to apologize. He apologized for the fact that he can't participate in the activities, saying that this decision had been discussed with the rest of the members for a long time. He thanked the other members for recognizing him as the eldest Vixx member and sharing their concerns with him. N ended the letter by promising his full support to the group on the comeback and hoped for wonderful new memories to be made between the group and the fans. While he didn't give a reason on why he was missing the comeback, many suspected that it had to do with the filming schedule of his drama Castaway Diva. This has made netizens criticize him for not prioritizing his idol career over his acting, especially considering that Vixx haven't had a comeback since 2019. A disappointed netizen wrote, "He's still a promoting idol and he's the leader on top of it? Do you think that the group promotions are a joke? If you don't want to promote, why don't you just let go of the group's name then?" People appeared to be understanding of the fans' disappointment, seeing as this was the group's first comeback in ages and it was very special for the fans. Not to mention that other idols in the past always tended to make their idol life and their fans a priority rather than their acting career. It's no wonder that their fans had their expectations so high for this. Others even brought up that Leo and Ken are also doing musicals and they're still not missing from promotions. Maybe this can be N's way of showing us that he doesn't want to be an idol anymore and that he will mostly focus on his acting. Either way, fans don't seem to be very forgiving of this and wished that he had been clearer about what he wants to do rather than give them false hope. What do you think of the situation? One of the hottest topics right now is Blackpink's contracts with YG Entertainment. As we've discussed before, Blackpink's contracts came to an end in August, but YG have been pretty mysterious about whether the members ended up renewing them or not. Considering this, a lot of rumors have started that Lisa, Jennie, and Jisoo have moved on to other companies while Rose allegedly ended up staying with the company. A recent update from YG hinted that this might actually be the reality and not just rumors. On November 3rd, the official Twitter account for Blackpink announced that Rose and her dog Hank would be releasing a season's greetings, with no similar announcements for the other members, which is shocking. What made this even more surprising is that the first and the last time that Blackpink released season's greetings was way back in 2021. While this might mean nothing at all, considering how YG have been moving lately, fans have wondered whether this implied that Rose was really the only Blackpink member who accepted YG's offer. However, some fans didn't link this up to contract renewals and instead said that the decision might have been more influenced by Rose herself rather than the company. We really don't know what's happening, but thankfully the news of their contract renewal will probably come up very soon, so stay tuned for updates. Thank you for watching and see you next time.